Yeah, Shaka. And I mean, we're hearing that. Of course, it's a long-term plan from the Saudi Pro League as well. We know that they're going to host the 2034 World Cup. That is 10 years from now. And Vinny Jr. will be 34 then. So we'll see what big part he has to play. But they want to make him sort of the face of that there now. But as Herc says, when you're hearing this, it feels like a win-win situation when you crunch the numbers, at least for Vinny, because with all the big names that have come to Real Madrid now, this is massive leverage for him.
Absolutely. It's a win-win for Vinícius Jr. no matter how you slice this. First of all, from a Real Madrid perspective, with that €1 billion euro release clause, Saudi Arabia saying they're not prepared to match that right now. But Real Madrid, arguably one of the biggest clubs in world football, I think it's beyond argument that Real Madrid are the best run club financially in world football. So there's no immediate need for them in terms of balancing the books. They have wiggle room to spare in that regard. But a billion euros is nothing to sneeze at, though again, Saudi Arabia is saying as of right now, they're not prepared to match that. For Vinícius Jr. to be made the long-term face of the 2034 project, Saudi Arabia taking a leaf out of Qatar's book in their bid to host the 2022 World Cup, where they had a lot of ex-players as ambassadors. Saudi Arabia have already started to accumulate current players through their league. Adding Vinícius to that will be the jewel to a crown. And from a Vinícius perspective, I'm in total agreement with Herc here. First of all, you cannot just turn your nose up at the reported, 350 million a year or whatever it is. And I don't care who you are, I don't care how much money you're making right now, I don't care where you're playing right now. That offer lands on your table. However, I'm not sure how 350 million lands on your table. If it's a disappearing WhatsApp, if Saudi Arabia slid into your DMs, I don't know how it gets there. But you simply cannot turn away from that. You have to pay it some credence. And if Saudi Arabia aren't prepared to meet it right now, what it does is it puts Vinícius Jr. in a good position in terms of his own negotiations with Real Madrid going forward. It also kind of sends a little bit of a marker from Saudi Arabia to Vinícius Jr. that, listen, we can't do it right now, but 2027 is right around the corner. Let's have another little talk in a year or two. I think from every single angle, this has left everybody with a lot to think about, a lot to gain from it.